Hold on to your butts. Oh, he's on the chair, but you're not gonna be able to see him. So yeah, if you just wanna... So yeah, go ahead. Let's just jump right in, say, huh? I got my sharp object to cut open some boxes. I got some boxes. There's a healthy backlog of mail right now that goes back to April. And so do my best to work through that stuff. Can't get through it all today. And then the other end of that is that I did pick up mail very recently. And now that we're doing the show like this, I'm trying to make an effort to not immediately open the boxes, which is this like, you know, Christmas dilemma where it's like, I want to see, and you know, it's not just about me wanting to know what's in the box. It's also about me wanting to be polite, you know, say thank you to people, acknowledge that stuff that was sent in, that I got it. I'm really bad about that. There's too many messages come in, and I always tell everybody, they say, hey, you wanna, can I send you something into the P.O. box? And I say, yes, absolutely, please send it in. It'd be great, I'd love to take a look at it, whatever. I'll let you know as soon as it's in, and then I don't. And that's on me, I'm working on that. But some of this is older stuff, some of this is brand new stuff that I just couldn't wait to get open. So, you know, I should have done that while I was talking. Let's see. There's all kinds of stuff in here. This box is heavy. This is from from the giant imposing desks of Murderous Automaton Incorporated. Dear Toy Galaxy, hello Dan Larson and producer Greg. I've been really been enjoying your channel. Great stuff. It's so fun to hear others geek out about toys, and your videos have a level of polish and detail that sets them apart from the content of similar channels. Anywho, as one of the artists to another, Mr. Larson, I also enjoy your drawing videos. It's been a while. And in the spirit of geeking out, I wanted to share my ongoing comic book series with you. It's called Revival, post-apocalyptic war story, in which all the characters are based on 80s toys. This is a very long letter. Not to get all blah, 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 blah. So anyways, please enjoy the comic. All right, that's from Tom, oh boy. Tom Kizivat, Robot Overlord, Murderous Automaton Inc. There's no Instagram or anything on there, but that's it. So this is, we got a whole bunch of stuff in this box here. Oh, I thought this was snacks. It might be snack. Oh no, it's AR toys. Augmented reality toys, I guess.
Sounds like cat snacks.
It looks like it's Russian, so I don't know if I'm supposed to show this on camera. We got this. I think this is vintage. This is a bookmark. He may have sent it for you since I don't have any books.
Like books.
Let me see if I can get this off here real quick. These are those old. It looks like it's the vintage one, and it's meticulously. It's very, very carefully put on here. And these are the ones that kind of look like stained glass. Yep, Return of the Jedi, Random House, New York, 1983, Lucasfilm Limited. That's really neat. I was not as excited about that bookmark then as I am now. All right. Okay, so this is Revival. We have Revival Famine, Revival Pestilence. All right, very cool. So the web address here is, hang on. Tom Kizivat presents a post-apocalyptic epic from the era of Saturday morning cartoons. Read it for free at therevivalcomic.com. All right, we got a Mighty Mugs 2.0 Darth Vader. These are the ones that change faces. I don't need to fill every second with mouth noise. That's what's happening right now. But this is in between things, so he's not even going to include this. This part isn't even going to be in the video. Yeah. Yeah. Why would he leave that in? It's not very interesting. All right, box number 2 here.
Oh, that's wicked smart.
It's just using a Ziploc bag. All right, we got a handwritten note in Sharpie, I believe. Dan, appreciate everything you and producer Greg have done with the channel. Hope you can give these guys a good home, Chris. Chris with a K. Got a couple of bags of bits in here, all kinds of stuff. Ooh, look at this. This is 1990, Hope Industries. This is a Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man watch.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, no, it's good. This one might even fit. It's a little bulky, sticks off the wrist a bit, but flip cover to reveal the time. So you actually like flip him open, but it's on card. You know, this reminds me of one of the first Instagram posts that I ever had that really blew up big was and I still have in the package, Short Circuit sunglasses for kids. So maybe get have the same kind of luck with Spider-Man there. We got McFarlane, Tetsuo from Akira, complete with his giant, gross, mutated arm and confused look. These were really good figures when they came out. They still are. I was like, what am I trying to say? Like, they're still good figures, but McFarlane has, come a long way in terms of articulation and presentation and whatever. I'm guessing he probably still doesn't have the rights to Akira. This is Kato Kaelin He-Man from 2000X. Ooh. Can't tell if this is like the slightly gold version or if this is just a factor of like yellowing a bit over time. I like this line. I like this line a lot. It was a big deal when it came out. Sweet. We got a Gabriel Toys Lone Ranger.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I have a few of these already. It's one of the other little mini army builder collections that I have. Little collection number 1 is Boba Fett. Little collection number 2 is Matt Tracker. And then, yeah, I have a couple of Lone Rangers. He has his bandana on. He's being safe and smart. He's got a scarf on so that he can pull it up to protect himself and his neighbors.
He's thoughtful.
He's following CDC guidelines and being considerate. All right, so we have Toy Biz figures. The cat doesn't like that.
She is not.
I don't like it either, though, so in her defense, she's right. All right, so we got Toy Biz figures. This is some Marvel Superheroes versions, which are... I can say that they're terrible. They're quaint. Man, what a disappointment when they came out, because Toy Biz was coming right off of the Batman series, so they have this sort of same build and similar functionality. But this Spider-Man came with suction cups on his hands so that you could, stick him to. And I'm not surprised to see that they're cut off here, because that's what I did with mine. Immediately, right out of the box, just cut those suction cups right off because it looked terrible. And now he's just got that constant, like, whoa, settle down kind of position. And they all do. Venom, Green Goblin with his glider, Cap, the two different Cyclopses. All right, one's got the, I didn't think it was going to work. He's got the battery-operated light-up eyes. Where do you put the batteries in? And this one just, I don't know, probably had a backpack or something. But it was like moving in the right direction. It was cool to see the X-Men. He had like a barbell. It was cool to see the X-Men actually getting figures, because at the time, in the 90s, it was like just they were blowing up in the late 80s, and then you get into the 90s and it's like they're huge, but you still feel like nobody's really paying attention. And then Toy Biz comes out with figures, and you're like, oh, they noticed me. Cool figures. Magneto has his helmet, and then last but not least in here, we've got, these were just regular Hasbro, 1998 Boba Fett. I don't remember what these were called. The whole point was that in the package, you didn't have to take them out. They were built in like this like sort of bubble on blister kind of thing, and this you had in the front, you could rotate it. And then you finally get it, and it's not what you were hoping for, which reminds me that Top Gun Maverick went up for pre-order today. Really excited about it, but that thing looks terrible. And it is priced way too high for what it is. I did order it. I am excited about it. There's no way I wasn't going to order it. Honestly, that thing, I don't know who else it's for. I don't know that they were going to sell more than one, so I appreciate it. I appreciate that they literally made that thing for me. I assume somebody's watching the channel. Somebody at Hasbro is like doing their market research. Camera. All right, what do we got here? I don't know that that's the note. Oh man, this is good stuff here. I think this is the note. I was expecting this box. I did know this one was coming in. Dear Dan, Hope you, Mrs. Toy Galaxy, and producer Greg are well and safe. That was your podcast. Hello. I know every time I send you a box of Palitoy action figures, I tell you it's the last one, but this genuinely is. I don't like that. I don't want to hear that. I want you to keep sending me boxes full of Palitoy stuff. We moved home in March, and I found this box of duplicates at the back of a cupboard/closet. There are a couple of complete figures that are missing some or all of their weapons and accessories. After a quick look, blah, 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 blah. All right, this is from Matt. PS found an old, ooh, all right, let's see. All right, so in here we've got, there's a note. Original clipping from Eagle comic advertising issue number 514 or S, I don't know what that says, of the Action Force comic, Battle Action Force. Okay, March 1985. All right, we talked about in our history of Action Force video recently that Battle magazine ended up changing its name to Battle Action Force. Yeah, so this is the advertisement for Battle Action magazine. Not to be missed, 10th birthday issue of Battle Action Force Weekly. On sale now, 24p. That is really cool. Operation Snakebite. Collect part 1 of Skyfighters booklet. That's really cool. Neat. It's a bunch of cool stuff. So he did mention this, and I think producer Greg will probably get a kick out of this. Official monthly poster magazine, issue number 1. I don't know how many months it ran. Batman blasts back. Will the Joker have the last laugh? I don't know if this is one of the, like, I don't know if it was officially licensed or one of those things where they just like churn out, like, it's so, it's, I don't know if you can see from that, it's so blurry. It's so not sharp. Like, if this was put out today, that would be like a super crisp, high-res photo. Like, it looks like it was blown up from like an, a 4x6 photograph.
Sitting in the theater and snap of it.
Yeah, no. That is really cool. I had the poster that was the Batmobile. It was Batman standing next to the Batmobile, the horizontal shot. That was the only poster I ever put on my ceiling. All right, look at this. We got, so, yeah. Oh, I just read the note. You know what's going on here. We got, this is Baron Ironblood complete. The Baron Ironblood that was in the last package was a little rough looking, and I didn't care. It was the only Baron Ironblood I'd ever actually seen in real life in hand. But this one, he's got his Uzi and his ridiculous bucket helmet. That it's not even really a helmet. It's almost like a belt that's wrapped around his head in terms of how the toy is made. In the comics, it's a helmet. This is SAS Frogmen, 1 complete, 1 missing flippers. So good. This is Galoob. Oh, so yeah, this is, I have a couple of these. These are from Galoob, the A-Team. They were released in the A-Team line of toys. These are the bad guys that, they're just generic bad guys. They work with any line of toys. Action Force Commander version 1. It's so weird, like, being in the United States, barely ever even knowing that Action Force even existed, and then, only finding out about it relatively recently. Oh, this guy's so cool. The Night Patrol. He just looks like a pilot, and he's got all his straps and gear and backpack and stuff. Not even really knowing it existed, only finding out about it relatively recently, because for the most part, I just thought Action Force, like a lot of people, I just thought Action Force was the rebranded G.I. Joe. Same packaging, same figures, but it was, with the Action Force name on it, and including the vintage 12-inch line. I thought Action Force was just the renaming of the line. Space Force Security Trooper, damaged weapons. So good. There's so much stuff in this box. This is ridiculous. So it wasn't until very recently, I think it was when we went to Rogue Toys in Vegas, and they had a whole setup of Action Force that had the Skull Fighter, the Robo Skull thing. What's this? Unofficial Star Wars BB-8 coaster. Hang on. This is, look, it's like a laser cut snowflake. That has it's like all Rebel logos and then BB-8 heads. That's a lot of fun. But yeah, they had the whole display of Action Force stuff. And so there was some, G.I. Joe mixed in with these specifically Action Force things. And that Robo Skull just like jumped out of the case. And I was like, what is that? How have I gone this long as a collector? That was only what? 7, 8 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago.
Probably 5, yeah.
Yeah, and
This was before the show.
like how had I gone that long as a collector and not known about that stuff? This is another Muton. There was a Muton in the last batch of stuff. Oh, look at this. Red Shadows figures. Oh man, and they are striking. They are striking and interesting, and just I mean, all red with black trim, skull and crossbones logo. You can't go wrong with that. Matt, this was absolutely a ridiculous package of stuff. I'm gonna have to pull out the other box of Action Force stuff so I can go through, sort of sort it, figure out what's what, and you know, start working on completing this collection. It doesn't feel like I have very much more that I need to do or go through to call that a day. See if the note says the same thing. Oh man, there's so many words. Dan, I hope you, Mrs. Toy Galaxy,
Hello.
Producer Greg, the cats, and all your respective families are staying safe, staying put, and staying healthy during these uncertain times. We are. Thank you very much. I hope all of you are doing the same. I'd come across this oddity at the Disney parks a few years back and chuckled at the time. Then more recently, I realized it was a bit of Boba Fett ephemera that you might not own. I know the packages are a bit dinged up. I don't care. I'm taking them out of the packages anyway. So crack this one open and marvel at the sheer weirdness of Disney's. Yeah, we think this is a good idea. IP synergy on display. Next up, if you don't already have it, I'm going to find you the Muppet version of Boba Fett. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Frankie Viterlo. All right, cool. I assume this says this is the other one. Yep. Hope you, the Mrs.
Hello.
Greg, and all of your friends and families are staying safe and healthy during the pandemic. Okay, yes. Very good. So yeah, this is I think, if I'm not mistaken, these were exclusive to Disney parks at one point, but then were also sold probably online and definitely through Disney stores. So we've got, this is Pete, who is Mickey's arch nemesis, would you say? If as far as one can exist within the Mickey Mouse universe, right? So this is Pete as Boba Fett. And then this set was Muppets. So this is more like Disney characters. This is Muppets. So you have Animal as Boba Fett, and then Link Hogthrob is Han and Carbonite. And the best part about it is Animal comes with an alternate head. So he has helmet on, helmet off, which is just ridiculous. And he comes with his gun, so that's cool. And then Scooter, and Frank's note ponders a bit why they chose Scooter for Lando. Who knows? So those are really cool. You know, there's a lot of like Boba Fett themed stuff that I'm just like, you know, it's such an easy sort of cash grabby kind of thing. And then I grab them with cash, and then I feel bad about it. And whatever I don't grab, my mom sends me, and I appreciate that. This box, this is from, I have no idea. So hopefully there's a note in it. All right, there's no note. So thank you to mysterious box donator. We've got some random, I can't remember who had these premiums, probably McDonald's. We got Luke and his X-Wing, we got a Clone Trooper, we got a wind-up Megatron, Boba Fett and Vader Pez, and then this Shrek figure. I'm not sure who had that particular fast food premium item. It's not the McFarlane one, which is weird that they ever even had that license. This is the, it's from Lord of the Rings. It's the
Witch King?
no, it's the one of the ghost. It's when he's got the ring. When he puts the ring on and then he goes into the upside down of Lord of the Rings. It's this guy. Anyway, it's that guy. This is from, I think this is Captain Gundam, maybe, from the Gundam SD.
Is that Napoleon Gundam?
That's what it looks like. And we got a couple of, ooh. Oh, I was not expecting that. All right, cool. Speaking of Gundam, we have, well, this is not Gundam. This is a muscle figure. I'm not familiar enough with the different characters from Kinnikuman to know who this guy is. He's got like an Egyptian kind of, you know, sort of headdress kind of thing, and then brick shoulder pads. We've got a battle damage Gundam. I I was never a big fan of these because, man, did they go overboard with the battle damage. It basically looked like they just dumped them in ink and then put them back in the packaging. And then the last bit from this box, this is from Ohio Valley Antique Mall.
Cool.
Yeah. This is a Commander Cody. It's a keychain. So it's not really, it's a little posable. His arms move. Well, actually, it's got it's got 4 points of articulation, and then the keychain. And then also in here, we have a super rough, absolutely gorgeous. What is going on here? This is like somebody repainted it. Nice and loose. But yeah, the colors are nuts. And that's not the only, like, I've seen, the sort of, repainting the chest part before, but they actually, it looks like somebody repainted the helmet, like his face mask. That is cool. I have no idea what number this is. I've lost track. Check back later. And last box. We've got Dear Dan Larson of Toy Galaxy. After reading this letter, if you deem it too personal, that's why you got to read ahead. Oh, it's from Aaron, and I think Nicewanger. That's how you pronounce the last name. In your December 17th, 2019 photo booth episode, you showed Mrs. Toy Galaxy's Peanuts collection, so I sent you a few Peanuts figures. I also saw in one video you had some figures from the line of Muppet Babies, and I think Garfield plastic figurine vehicle size, blah, 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 blah. In your October 23rd, 2018 video, you asked, is action figure collecting an embarrassing hobby? You concluded that it is not, and stated, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and then tells a personal story that I don't want to read without first reading through it. So yeah, like he said, there are some Peanuts figures in here. We've got Scout Snoopy. I almost forgot his name. This is like, I thought it was a pullback. Super Snoopy. We've got Baseball Snoopy. Oop. Detective Snoopy.
Oh, that's great.
Schroeder. And then here. Oh, these are like those, similar, like he said, similar to those Muppet Babies. Oh no, there's actually a couple of them in here. We've got Gonzo without his wagon, tricycle. Fozzie without, I think did he have the horse? I think he had the horse. And then this is like Safari Garfield. And then we got a Super Skrull Build-A-Figure other Super Skrull Build-A-Figure, and then a couple of minifigures. We got Cable, and I don't know who this is. I think this is a Mega Man character, but I am not up on Mega Man enough. Check out Aaron at Instagram, not_so_starving_artist_02. Twitter, he is Aaron Nicewanger. And that's it for today. That's all the boxes I have. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. And unless that cat wants to jump up here. No, all right, we'll see you next time. It's fine, they're over there.
They would both just come right up there.
Nah.
They would.
All right, let's hit stop.